There are people who proudly claim that in history Muslims used to have many scientists and invented things like Ibn Sina, Al-Biruni, and the Ummah must return to their knowledge to lead the world. So this is a question from someone who hasn't really understood the Quran and the Sunnah and the Sunan of Allah in His creation. He hasn't understood when Allah says in the Quran, أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ, do they not travel through the earth and see what was the end of those nations who came before them? They were greater than them in strength, and they populated, they conquered and populated the earth more than what these people have. Right? So high civilization, industry, science, this is not the thing that gives you leadership. Right? These are no doubt beneficial sciences. We're not saying that we neglect these, but you do not make this to be the foundation of leadership of the world and of strength and of revival of the ummah. These ideas come from the Ikhwanis, and because they looked at the kuffar and they saw that they rapidly increased in their in their economies and their industries and whatever, and they thought, that's what we need, right? That's what we need. So ignore tawheed, ignore aqidah, ignore the shirk in your midst, ignore the bid'ah in your midst, ignore all of that and just try to imitate and mimic these people. Right? The scales are completely the other way around. This is completely false, and this, as I said, comes from a person who does not understand what the Quran came with. Allah has promised to those of you who believe and who work righteous deeds, لَيَسْتَخْلِفَنَّهُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ, that He will give them vicegerency upon the earth. And then the ayah continues that we mentioned that He will, just as He gave it to those before them, and that He will establish for them their religion that they are pleased with, and that they worship me, يَعْبُدُونَنِي وَلَا يُشْرِكُونَ بِي شَيْئًا. They worship me and they do not associate any partners with me. And there are 4 elements here. To believe in Allah with a sound, correct iman, the iman of the Sahaba, not the iman of the Jahmi, Mu'tazili, Ash'ari, Qumuri. No, the iman of the Sahaba. We don't even have that. And work righteous deeds. Righteous deeds which Allah legislated, not the bid'ah and the innovated things that people seek nearness to Allah by way of them, which are false and rejected. And then they worship me worshipping Allah alone with tawheed and not associate any partners with me. These are the affairs by which Allah has textually stated and textually promised in His book that you will receive vicegerency upon the earth. And as for what is other than that, yes, the sciences of the world and addressing them, that is fard by kifaya. We use them, and we have some other Muslims who address those issues, but you cannot make that to be the foundation.